going on, guys? Welcome back to Flurry Sports. Welcome back to us doing fantasy football videos. It's been a while since we've done a fantasy stream, and tonight we are going to be going over how you can do a Dynasty expansion draft. I feel like this is a question a lot of people have because there really isn't an exact blueprint to follow. I do think every league size is different, but if you need a guide on how to do it, we're here to help you with that. And we'll answer any questions you have in chat. So definitely comment any as we go along. But last year we went from 8 players to 9 players. We went up 1, which can definitely get weird. And then this year we're going from 9 to 10. We'll break down exactly what we're doing. I would say if you're going from like 14 to 15, 14 to 16, you're going in those deeper leagues. I just don't think this will work. At least like the concept, I think is fine. I think the number of players that you're protecting and stuff like that, I think that probably doesn't work. And if you go up by 2, I also think maybe this doesn't work the exact same as well. If we were going from 8 to 10 or from 10 to 12 this year, I think we would have to change who we protect, et cetera, et cetera. But last year we protected players. We had that one extra player we play on sleepers, so you can't just have a, blank. So what we did is it was just a bye week essentially for people. They got a win regardless, but we also played against the league median. So every week you still have the ability to go 2-0, 1-1, or 0-1. And the players who is playing that bye week team still has to compete because they could lose against the league median. That's how we did that. And based on the number of players lost from the expansion teams or the quality of players lost, we awarded teams compensatory draft picks from that 10th team that was blank based on that, and we rewarded Fab as well. This year we're not doing compensatory picks because we don't have those free draft picks. We're following what Sleeper has to give us. We're not doing anything really offline in terms of draft settings. So yeah, it's just straight up, if you lose the players, you lose the players. But let's break it down. Do you guys have anything you want to say before we really jump into the rules?
Oh, fantasy football season. Let's get into it.
It's nice. First day of OTAs if you're watching this after the fact. So we're getting some real football highlights. We got Tank Dell getting dove straight into his leg and taken down to the ground. Not sure if I love that as a Tank Dell Dynasty owner, but it is what it is. It's nice to see that he's healthy. And
got up right away too. Look good.
He got up right away. Yeah, he seemed fine. The worst part of the play truly was that he caught a pass from Davis Mills and it wasn't CJ Stroud, but that's about it. But okay, so we're going from 9 to 10, and all 9 players in the league have the ability to protect 3 players, any 3 players, but they can't be the same position. So, for example, I should just bring up so I can look at it. So for my team, I protected Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, shout out Detroit Lions. I couldn't have protected both Sam Laporta and TJ Hawkinson or something like that. Had to do that. So 8 of the 9 teams did their job. One team, there always is that one team, did not do it. So I did a video here. We put all of his players on a wheel. I weighted it a little bit just because he has Christian McCaffrey, and I don't think he should cost the same as I think Durham Smith is also on the team. So I weighted it a little bit, but these are going to be the 3 players that he is protecting. Luke and Trevor don't know it yet, so then you guys can react after the fact here. Here we go. Okay, so that team is protecting Christian McCaffrey, thank God, and Curtis Samuel and Trevor Lawrence. Got close to A.J. Brown and Justin Herbert, but obviously the outlier there is Curtis Samuel. Sorry about it. It is what it is. So A.J. Brown for that team is up for grabs. I anticipate they're getting drafted.
It's good for me.
Good for all of us, really.
Kind of. I mean, I suppose he has, after tonight, probably the second most talented team. Maybe. I don't know. Espinoza I'm talking about. Like, it's nice that the players are getting drafted from there. I don't know if it's good that the new team is getting AJ Brown, but
I meant
we don't know if they get him.
True. I dare you not to take him.
I meant it's good for me that they're going to take a position that don't want to lose.
True. So let's get into the rest of the rules here. I have it set up where they can take they have to take 2 players from every single team. So they'll finish with 18 players drafted tonight. Trevor's happy about that because
I have nobody to take. Go fucking nuts.
Yeah, but they still have to do it. They can't take the same position, so they can't double up on running back from a team or something like that. And I didn't tell Trevor and Luke about this, but I set parameters in terms of a minimum of positions they have to take and max. So they couldn't take 18 quarterbacks or something like that. So what I did is they have to draft a defense. Like, they have to do that. So a minimum of 1, a maximum of 2. That helps, I think, a little bit. I think that's a good way to balance it.
That's coming from my team.
Maybe. A minimum of 2 quarterbacks, a max of 4. Again, this is a 10-team league, but it is a super flex league. So minimum 2 quarterbacks, max of 4. Minimum of 3 running backs, max of 5. Minimum of 3 wide receivers, max of 6. And a minimum of 1 tight end, max of 3. So it helps from them just going bananas at one position. And I think having to take a defense also balances this out a little bit because they're having to take a defense instead of another quarterback or running back or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, whoever gets the defense taken from them, I mean, talk about an absolute win.
Yeah.
That's massive.
It is massive. I have some great defenses. So if they are listening,
I have better ones. I
don't know. I think I have the Falcons. Pretty good. They're sneaky. They're up and coming. Yeah, go for them. Go for them for sure. They are also gaining the first overall draft pick, so they're getting 101. I think, to be honest, I think this really sets up the expansion team to win.
Yeah, it does.
I think this is the one thing, if I was to do all of the rules over again and everything, I think they get the last pick. I think they get 110. I think that is more. I think that's smarter, to be honest.
That's what I was asking from the jump. I granted, if you're watching this, I had stake in the game because I tanked, but I won the consolation. So I was like, hey, this is mine. It is not mine, so that hurts a little bit. But you know what? The past the past.
True. But so they get 101, presumably a wide receiver, right? So they could go max 6.
With Superflex.
With Superflex, maybe. But I mean, if you're going Caleb Williams over Marvin Harrison Jr., maybe Trevor's doing a little politicking here. I don't know. But
I'm trading for that pick anyways.
The 101, you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. Given your team, that makes sense. I also want it. I don't think I'm trading up full round for it, unfortunately. But yeah, so that is the basics of the rules, I think. Again, all teams protect 3 players, have to be different positions. The expansion team drafts 2 from each team, has to be specific positions. And then we set a min-max. They get the first overall pick. And I think that is the basics of it. Is there anything big you guys think I'm missing here?
Nope.
Last year we did this. I will say the expansion team could have done a little better with their draft. They could have ran through the league. They still drafted a very good team, and they went to the championship and lost to an admittedly inferior team, which was me. But the boys were buzzing. We did all of our pregame. We watched all of the film. We were prepared, and we came out on top through the grace of God and Najee Harris learning how to run. So that's what happened there.
The fact that you won both Dynasty leagues for Flurry Sports with a far inferior team was impressive, but also horrifyingly sad for me.
Let's talk about the streak. We started with college football, won both the Dynasty NFL, won Dynasty NBA. And what's going on in baseball right now? We are trending in the right direction. So shout out, I don't know his name. Bobby Witt.
Yep.
Okay,
Bobby Witt's a fucking monster.
He had 2 dingers today. Great sunflower seeds too. Shout out Chinook Seedery, promo code Flurry for 10% off. Great plug.
Good plug.
You forgot to put the asterisks on the NBA.
I don't even know what it is. What did I do?
Nothing that you did. The 2 guys tied because of the scoring change. Went up 2, and then they turned out for a tie.
Some people were upset. I would say
some were very upset.
Do we need another person for NBA? I completely forgot about that.
At some point, I think we got to bring him back.
We got to bring him back.
I agree. He had a sabbatical. Give him one chance at bringing it back.
I think he can come back. I'm just letting him know he's going to get his ass roasted. That's fine.
Well, to be fair, he did have Jason Tatum and Paolo Banchero. So if you're a Duke fan, it makes sense that you're quitting.
And crying about it the whole time? Sorry. Not every time the rules benefit you, Duke. It is what it is. Okay. So right now, they are drafting their Dynasty players. I got a text here. So while we stall, let's see if we can get some live picks in here. We can give our reactions to see who we personally lost and see how painful this is actually going to be. Luke, you said you had a conversation starter you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. To bring up. So what color has what color has the 3 best foods of that color?
The 3 best brown?
Okay, brown's. I was going to say orange.
Orange is great.
Orange with...
What would be the 3 foods?
Buffalo wings, orange juice, and pumpkin pie.
Orange juice is not up there.
I think that's a strong 3.
I could argue pumpkin pie is brown.
I would argue it's orange.
Okay. Maybe we both get it. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Brown is the answer.
Probably.
It's
like if we're choosing like
tacos,
a real color.
Yeah.
A lot of meat.
And fudgesicles.
All right, take pumpkin pie out and put cheese in.
Still doesn't win.
Some
cheese is white.
Cheddar cheese.
Yellow's not bad. Yellow's sneaky.
Yeah.
Lemon, you can get cheese. Bananas. You don't like bananas, but I like bananas.
People like apple juice. I don't. Oh, butter's a good one.
I don't like apple juice either.
That's strong.
Would pasta be in that?
Well, pasta's different colors. There's orange pasta.
Anything that's colored by eggs is yellow. It's like pasta. Bread. Bread could be brown too, but yellow. Yeah, don't sleep on yellow. I think some chicken things end up being yellow. Cup of noodles, ramen noodles.
You know what's not a strong color is blue. Not many blue foods.
No, especially if you take out anything artificial colored.
Right.
Because
raspberry.
Do blueberries count? Those are more like an indigo. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I think they're more blue than they are purple, though.
Yeah, I'd agree. Well, some
probably. Even if we give that to them.
Right. There's not much else.
I got blue curacao.
Blue raspberry soda slaps.
I'm getting less and less about blue raspberry, I think.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
It's sad. It
is sad.
You get those like dumb suckers. Like blue raspberry was always like, this tells you the difference between me and Luke. You always try to find it, and then for me, I get super bummed out when it's cotton candy and not blue raspberry.
Yep.
That was my childhood.
Yeah. That'd be like A+ for me. I get excited.
Mango and peach are the best flavor of Dum Dums. And
cola. Root beer.
I don't think I like. I like. So speaking of spinning wheels and stuff, Lindsay and I have started like putting Culver's shake ingredients on a wheel and spinning it and just ordering whatever we spin.
That's fun.
Pretty fun. Root beer as a shake added, super underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Super good. Like root beer and like chocolate cake seems weird. Kind of a banger.
Yeah, it sounds incredible.
I recommend it.
You know what isn't a banger though? And I've brought this up before, but I want to slam on them again. Portillo's chocolate cake shake is terrible. It's not good.
Never been. I don't think I could ever go.
They got the hot dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I was thinking of
beef.
Yeah.
Haven't been there either. I was thinking the place Luke went to. That they were telling me it was a Wisconsin chain, and I got really butthurt about it.
Oh, Freddy's Frozen Custard?
Culver's. Freddy's. That's the one I thought you were talking about.
It is better than Culver's.
Don't care. Not really. Fun. Not really. There's 2 in Wisconsin. Great. Make more. Expand to 200 or whatever.
Yeah, they should get there. I agree.
Sorry about it. Culver's just released a new burger. Gonna have to go try that. Don't like it?
I'm not about pretzel buns.
Really? I think that's that's
a bad
preferred
take.
bun. I think that's the preferred one.
No, I'm not about it.
Unless it's like a super thin burger, I guess. Then I don't want it.
So I love Little Caesars pizza, and they came with the pretzel crust, and that was like the worst thing I ever had.
Do you not like just baked pretzels? Like the
I like hard pretzels.
Man, like a beer mustard with a big pretzel. You don't like that?
I mean, it's not my favorite. It's probably
I would guess that.
I probably have like 18 appetizers I'd rather have instead of that.
Okay, let's go through them. We got time. What's number 1?
Well, I guess I'll name 18. I don't know if they're gonna be ordered, but fried pickles,
good.
French fries, cheese curds,
okay,
mozzarella sticks,
no,
wings, calamari, mini tacos,
calamari.
Onion rings.
Mm-hmm. Right. 8.
I gotta think what else. Jalapeno poppers.
Banger.
What else exists?
This died very fast.
A lot of Mexican appetizers you haven't touched.
Nachos.
Count?
What'd you say, Trevor?
Would soup count?
I don't think so. It's always appetizers and soup.
What about salad?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Soup and salad plus an appetizer.
You
also haven't touched like very many Asian ones, I don't think. Like crab rangoon has to be on your list, right?
No, that's below pretzels.
That's wrong.
Dumplings got to be above them at least.
Yeah, dumplings for sure.
Okay.
Those are okay. You're at 11 with no crab rangoon somehow. Upset of the century.
That's bad.
Wontons are a thing, right? I like those.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on? Is that what are we talking about? Is that not crab rangoon?
No, I don't like the filling in crab rangoons.
Wait, so what's a wonton? You just got the fucking so it's
cheese.
Just a fried piece
with cheese.
Taquitos, like, like taquitos?
Yeah.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does. That's not a wonton. Are you talking about just cream cheese instead of cream cheese and crab? Is that what you're talking about?
No, not cream cheese. Other cheese.
In a wonton?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They do have wonton mozzarella sticks at a lot of places.
What?
Yeah.
Yes. What kind of cultural appropriation shit's going on over there?
Dude,
yeah.
They slap, man. They're good. They're really good.
What? Okay, I'm looking it up. What was it? Wonton breadsticks?
Wonton mozzarella sticks.
Wonton mozzarella sticks.
Breadsticks have to be there for appetizers.
Yeah, breadsticks for sure. That's 14.
What? These look like shit, by the way. But why is this?
They're good.
They just roll a cheese stick in a wonton, so it's This is a thing by you guys?
Now, yes, they're a very big thing. Now, can we count the different kinds of fries? Because we said fries, but we didn't.
No, I'm putting them all in one.
Okay.
I don't think I would ever ever order fries as an appetizer.
You get them in like the appetizer baskets.
Does
and I would be very
disappointed.
Count? I'd be like, no, it's still a soup.
But it's like an Asian soup. It's different, you know?
Sure. And egg drop soup is there too.
Yeah, no, egg drop soup sucks.
And what about ramen? Ramen's a soup. Or how about pho? Is that a soup? That's a Chinese soup.
I don't know what that is.
Ramen a soup or are those noodles? I feel like it's noodles.
If you order ramen, it's noodles and broth. What are we doing here? You guys, your Asian food's wonton cheese sticks. What's going on over
I don't eat much Asian food.
Brother.
What else is there? What Mexican am I missing?
I would say chips and salsa, chips and guac.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Okay, that's 15.
Taquitos. I'm not sure if you named or not.
I don't know what those are.
Chips and queso. You don't taquitos?
Yeah.
I just said they're like taquitos. And you said yeah. And
are they like chili Crispitos?
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Crispitos? No.
Yeah.
It sounds like a
He's
taquito.
brought them up like 3 times.
Yeah.
Chili?
I used to get them at lunch in high school.
So this is the white version of a taquito. They didn't want to say it.
Yeah, look.
Oh my goodness. Chili Crispito.
Oh my God. What also has to be in there that he didn't mention? Meatballs.
True. Yeah, chili Crispito is literally just a taquito. It's made by Tyson. It's Tyson's taquito that they made whiter.
Do we count sliders?
Sliders would count. These look gross. They don't look good.
Luke, you forgot meatballs and sliders.
Cheese spuds.
Look at this garbage food. I'm losing myself here. Where are we?
Steamed vegetables. That's 17.
I got the wrong one. Here we go.
And pot stickers. That's 18.
Look how gross these look.
No, they're really good.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. I'm telling you.
Luke, you already said pot stickers, so you can't do that.
No, I didn't.
We said dumplings.
I just think you did.
Those are two different things.
These look so okay. Not two different things. These look good. Terrible.
Okay. No. Wait, okay. Those were like the best hot lunch that we had.
Wait, Zach, I got a question for you.
Thanks, Michelle Obama.
After this, that's true. She ruined my childhood forever. We got the players after your point here.
This is a question about the draft order. Is the draft order based on the consolation or the standings?
Consolation.
God damn it! I should have lost that then.
Yeah, I think for both leagues this year, we need to figure out the player who wins consolation needs to get something.
Because I was like, yo, I got picked 2, 4, and 5, and 2, 3, and 5, and I do not have 3 anymore.
I'll look back to see if we said anything. I don't think we did, but we need to write that in for this year. But here we go. So
can we go team by
team? We got the first 5. Okay, yeah, we'll go team by team. So let me bring up the spreadsheet so I know who's who. My team was first, and they chose Devontae Smith. Yeah, they chose Devontae Smith, and they chose Jake Ferguson. So the two I was thinking,
really.
Those are the 2 I chose from my team when I did my own too. So
that's not that big of a hit.
It's not. I mean, I have 3 really good tight ends. I have Hawkinson, I have Ferguson, and I protected Laporta. So I knew I was going to lose a tight end, but I was safe there. I didn't know if they would go Devontae Smith or Cooper Kupp, but I thought it was going to be one of those 2. Who did you think they should have gone?
I would have gone Hawkinson and Kupp.
Okay. Trevor?
Boy, it's tough. I probably would have gone Smith. And then, I mean, I know actually, I don't know how old he is. Probably Smith and Hawkins. And I was thinking Chubb, but Chubb's getting up there now, so that's different.
I mean, if Chubb plays this year and does fine, I think that's a massive win for him.
I mean, the Browns, if Chubb is good to go, the Browns are just going to run him right into another knee injury.
True. He's not going to play week 1. I don't think there's any shot.
No.
Team 2, which is Trevor.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Let me pull up my team. This is a bad team, so I got to know who's on my team. All right.
It is a bad team. I will say, when I did yours, I said I would take Pacheco and David Njoku. That's what I would have done. They went Pacheco.
Fuck.
And the Steelers defense.
Oh, yes. So, yes.
You lost the defense.
Who did you protect, Trevor?
Oh, no. I protected Richardson, White, and Debo. I switched Njoku to Richardson.
Okay. Which is smart, I think. Team 3 is Luke. You lost Devontae Adams and Travis Etienne, which are the two
That's what I figured.
Yeah, said as well. You had a lot of receivers, so if it wasn't Devontae, it would have been who? Hopkins, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Team 4 is McAdoo. He lost Derrick Henry, which is the one I thought, and Kyle Pitts.
What?
Who he loves. McAdoo loves. So he'll be upset about that. I thought he was going to lose. Who did I say? Who did I say? Oh, DJ Moore. That's what I thought it was going to be. But it's Kyle Pitts. Okay. Team 5. Wow. Okay. Team 5's Henry.
Oh, no.
Shout out Henry.
What is going on? No way.
Who did you protect first?
Okay. I should do that. So McAdoo protected Kyler Murray, James Cook, Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
Henry protected CJ Stroud, Breece Hall, and CeeDee Lamb.
Three pretty good. Yep.
So they took Chris Olave.
Okay.
In the Lions defense.
What?
And for the people at home, Henry has Lamar Jackson.
And Jared Goff.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Lamar Jackson, Chris Olave.
Who the fuck?
In fact, I made the thumbnail for this stream after the fact, and Lamar Jackson's the only player on it. So at least we're talking about him, so it makes the thumbnail relevant.
I think I would have protected Lamar Jackson instead of CJ Stroud.
Henry asked my opinion about it. All I said was, I think CJ Stroud has more dynasty value technically because of his age.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, they haven't taken a quarterback yet, have they?
They have not. But that's coming in Team 6 here, Trevor. Great segue. Team 6 is Kevin. Kevin ended up protecting Jordan Love, Saquon Barkley, and Jamar Chase. So 3 good ones.
Oh.
They took Brock Purdy as the quarterback choice, their first quarterback. He's good for fantasy. And then they also took Jordan Addison. They took Jordan Addison over Kyron Williams, over Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson, Javonte Williams, Zay Flowers, Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll let you guys talk about it. I'm actually getting a live call from them right now, so you guys talk about it.
All right.
I would have taken Travis Kelce for sure.
Absolutely. I understand there are multiple ways to think about things. I don't like. I'm thinking about this team. I don't feel like there are a ton of playmakers on this team. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like Saquon Barkley's there. He's older. Great. He's banged up. Derrick Henry is fantastic. Again, he's older. He's a Mack truck, but still, Devontae Smith, this is a team that won't be horrible. Like, they'll be better than me. I have no doubts about that. But, like, this team needs quarterback, and this team does not have, like, game breaker.
Yeah, taking Purdy over Lamar is certainly an option.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying this to sway them. I wonder if they're thinking, if they know they have the pick, of going quarterback early. Maybe not one, but like in the second round.
I mean, if this is a draft to get, if you're looking at quarterbacks, this is a draft to get one.
For the rookie draft?
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was just telling Luke, I mean, with the quarterbacks they take with Purdy and no real game breakers, it almost seems like they're thinking quarterback early, first or second.
That's possible. They do have a couple more quarterbacks coming up, though. For their picks from Team 7, which is Jake's team. This is the team who has lost the league, has the second overall pick. Jake protected Joe Burrow, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and David Montgomery. And they ended up taking Tua. So Tua is their second quarterback. And Garrett Wilson, which those were the two I expected.
Yeah, that's straightforward.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
He couldn't
Garrett Wilson, great.
He couldn't protect two receivers. Okay, that makes sense.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he actually, before he knew the rules, didn't protect two receivers. He protected Tua and Joe Burrow. And I scolded him for multiple reasons. Didn't follow the rules, and why are you sabotaging yourself, basically. Team 8 is Espinoza. So as we looked or watched, he protected McCaffrey, Trevor Lawrence, and Curtis Samuel. Definitely a good protection there.
If they don't did they not take AJ Brown? What?
No.
What the fuck are they doing?
So they took Justin Herbert,
Makes sense.
Fine. That makes sense. And they took Trey McBride.
What the fuck are they doing?
They needed a tight end, huh?
I mean, no.
They have Pitts and Ferguson. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. So
that sucks. They couldn't have taken a AJ Brown instead of taking Devontae from me.
Here, you know what? Let me get in that soapbox right now. Let me get in a soapbox.
Go for it.
Can I say what their issues were about the draft?
Sure.
Yes.
Their issues, and I'm going to read this straight from Slack because this has me heated. Their issues were with the settings, because we're protecting 3 players each. They're saying it means they don't get any top 30 players. AJ Brown is right fucking there. You bitch about not getting top 30 players, and you don't take them. Suck a fat fucking dick. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man?
If they should have taken AJ Brown, for sure. That was like one of the highest rated players in this entire draft, along with Lamar Jackson, which they didn't take. I assume they're thinking they're definitely going Marvin Harrison Jr. So like they don't have the biggest receiver need, but even still, he's young, he's great,
and Marvin Harrison hasn't played it down. He's got Kyler Murray throwing to him. Don't get me wrong. I think he'll be a stud, but like, you know what AJ Brown is. It's like that scene from Family Guy where they offer Peter a boat or a box. And he's like, a boat could be in the box. It's like, just don't overthink it, guys. Damn.
Yeah, I agree. And this last one here. So this is Hunter's team. Hunter protected Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, and Dalton Kincaid. And taken from him is Jonathan Taylor and Puka Nacua. I think that one is straightforward. Good players.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like Kincaid. I don't know if he's the guy I would have protected, but at the same time, his best other tight end is Darren Waller. So
Hunter, noted Bills fan as well.
Noted Bills fan. And I would say the situation he was put in is if he protected Jonathan Taylor, I think Devon Achane would have gotten taken. So, do you value one that much higher than the other? Probably not. So I think that's probably what he was thinking. However, I think he got the worst end of the stick here. I think he got the most taken from him other than maybe Luke.
For sure.
Luke, you got Adams and ETN. I think that's a big loss.
Yep.
But yeah, Nakua and Jonathan Taylor, I think that hurts. Trevor skated by this.
So it's because I have nobody on my fucking team, man.
So did Henry, Chris Olave, and Lions defense. I know people are still rating Olave as like a top 10 receiver. I don't really understand why, but yeah, I mean, like we said beforehand, if you got a defense taken from you, you won. Correct. So congrats, Trevor. Congrats, Henry. And yeah. So as you can see, we went through this, the specifications of everything. Number of players protected, number of players they can take, have to take. We went through all of that earlier in the video, earlier in the stream if you didn't watch that. And now you know the team that was drafted, and we can kind of go through it here. I'll try to piece it together through these texts the best as possible. 10-team PPR Super Flex League. Quarterbacks are Brock Purdy, Tua, and Justin Herbert. So 3 young guys, 3, I think probably borderline top 12 guys would be my guess. Justin Herbert probably the lowest on that, given obviously the offense this year. Running backs are Isaiah Pacheco, Travis Etienne, Derrick Henry, and Jonathan Taylor. Wide receivers are Devontae Adams, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, and Puka Nakua. So, I mean, bunch of top 30 guys there. Tight end, they got Jake Ferguson, Kyle Pitts, and they took another one, didn't they? Trey McBride. Yeah. And then defense, they went Detroit and Pittsburgh. 2 defenses that are not the greatest for fantasy, but they are fun to watch.
It's a really good team.
Y'all,
it's going to be a good team. I mean, it's a top 3 team probably immediately.
Y'all laughed at me when I took 3 defenses when this started, but look at me now. I have backups, baby.
I mean, that's true. That's true. And I have 3 defenses. If you would like to trade I'll take a 5th. Go for it. Float it my way. I'll entertain any trade offers. But yeah, that is what we got. Definitely comment below if you are doing an expansion draft and let us know how it goes. Or if you have different settings, especially if you have different league sizes. And obviously we're a super flex, so that's a little bit different as well. But I'd like to know how everybody else does their expansion drafts as well. And certainly, again, like I started it off with, I don't think there's a basic blueprint. I think everybody does them a little bit differently. I think you kind of have to do them a little bit differently. So this is how we do it. It has worked. I mean, it's worked in our favor now a little bit. I think it could have been a lot more painful both times. But yeah, seemingly it has worked out perfectly. And now after this, we are going to be jumping into our rookie draft or doing a long draft. But now we have a 5-round rookie draft, I believe. Or do we only have 3 rounds in this league? 5? Okay, so we got 5. That should probably get trimmed down to 3 since we don't have defense. But it is what it is. So, yeah. So all the teams that lost 2 players, we're getting a bunch of players back now. But yeah, we will be doing a lot more fantasy streams and videos and stuff like that now leading up to the season. So definitely subscribe, like. Anything else you guys want to say before we get out of here?
No, what the fuck is pho?
Pho? It's Vietnamese.
Oh,
soup. It's the best. You need to come over to this side of the state. Culture
I've been to that side of the state.
Yeah, and maybe you should come back. Yeah, maybe you should come back. You're eating cheese sticks and wontons as your Asian food.
Damn straight.
It's not even a thing here. We don't even have it.
Damn straight.
I would like to take this time to apologize. You don't have to suck a fucking dick. I got a little heated there, but I am pissed about that, though. I still am pissed about that. But I'll take. You
can be pissed, but at the end of the day, you lost the Steelers' defense and Isaiah Pacheco.
I would argue, what did I have to lose on this team?
I agree. That's why relax. I think parity is more than it's ever been. Anything can happen, and I'm gonna win again. But we'll see what happens for second place this year, because there is a second place prize, as we all know. So we will be back soon. We'll be back tomorrow with the ranking show, actually, and we will be ranking something non-sports. I don't know yet, but it'll be an entertaining